Okay, today we're going to be doing a Mirrodin, old Mirrodin, Darksteel 5th draft. I'm a big fan of the old formats. Mirrodin's one of my favorites. And we're at the latter half of the week. The Mirrodin queues go down tomorrow. So we've reached the phase where all the people who just want to try out Mirrodin have left. Early in the week, like on Thursday or something, I was playing on one of these queues and I got like a 7th pick Leonin Bola, which if you don't know is one of the best cards in Darksteel, one of the best commons. Like I first pick it regularly. But in this draft, I just got it keep very casually 7th pick. No big deal. 6 other people passed it. They didn't want it. But I think by now it's one of the last days, so the only people using it are the ones who have packs, which means the winners of the drafts. So hopefully we'll get some good competition, and I'll unpause when the draft starts. Okay, recording. Yep. So first pick's pretty obvious. Viridian Longbow's like the best card in this pack. And other considerations are I don't actually know how good Slith Ascendant is, but it seems pretty good. If they don't have any flyers out, it just gets out of hand. And it's colored, so it can't be blown up by all the artifact destruction. Full Shock Battle Gear is okay. The Mirror, obviously great. Terror's fine, like not as good as Shatter, but still a removal spell. Kills the Spike Shot Goblins of the world, which are a pain. And yeah, that's all I would pick out of this pack, but yeah, Longbow's the best by a long shot. No pun intended there. Oh, it looks like isn't this Owen Turtenwald in this draft? I believe it is. Let's see, look at my keyboard, QAZWSY. Yep, it's definitely Owen. So there's at least one good player who knows how to draft Mirrodin. Well, I assume he does. Nim Replica used to be fine when damage stacked, but right now it's pretty bad. It just dies before you can do anything with it. Lead and Mirror's fine. It's probably the best card in this pack. I think it's better than Talisman just because you can hook equipment up to it, like my Longbow. Makes Longbow a good card. Stalking Stones is fine. I don't think Ogre Lightfoot's any good. Yeah, Mirror's probably like the best card in this pack by a lot. Spellweaver Helix is way too situational to do anything. Ooh, Disciple of the Vault. And Blinding Beam. Ooh. Blinding Beam's actually one of the best commons in the Mirrodin set. It's like, you tap their 2 guys and then it's like a fog for, it's like Sleep. It's very similar to Sleep in M11. But you can also use it offensively during your turn. So you can tap their guys, make them step, and get 2 attack steps in. And also you can use either mode, like as opposed to Sleep that always costs 4. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick it. Like, if I wanted to draft dinosaurs, which green's pretty bad in Mirrodin, but it gets pretty good in 5th Dawn, because of all the sunburst, then I'd take Fangren Hunter or Archers, but I haven't seen any real reason to take the green cards. Forger's okay too. And Disciple's okay. It's much better than the Leonin Elder, which is just gain a life whenever an artifact comes into play. Ooh. So there's a Seed of the Synod, Fangren Hunter. I can't remember what Flight Nim does. The controller loses that much life. It doesn't seem that very good. 4 mana for a 2/2 is never the perfect deal. I think the best cards are probably Seed of the Synod. Yeah, I don't want to take any other card. Like, I could see Volshot Gauntlets, but I don't have a Spike Shot Goblin, which would make that pick much easier. And it does have a pretty hefty drawback, especially if I'm trying to longbow it up. And the Seed of the Synod will make me grabbing Trinket Mages better, because I can at least get an Artifact land, and it also makes my Affinity guys better. So, Artifact lands are very good in Mirrodin. Ooh, and there's a Thoughtcast. I think it's between Thoughtcast and Tree of Tales. And I do like drawing cards. And I don't really see any reason to take Tree of Tales over Thoughtcast. Like, Artifact lands are nice, but I kind of want to be blue because of Seat and Trinket Mage. And so I'm just going to take Thoughtcast and try to cut that color a little. And this pack's very mediocre. There's a Sky Hunter Cub, which is okay. It's good with equipment. This is really expensive. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Sky Hunter Cub. I don't remember Chromatic Sphere being any good in triple set draft. Because, I mean, it's fine in Mirrodin because you can draft all the Mirror Enforcers and the Frogmites. But in triple set, it's mediocre. Like if I already had some affinity cards, I would consider taking it, but I do not. So, wow, these packs are really empty. There's like a bad defensive card, protection from artifacts of the color of your choice. It doesn't cantrip or anything like that. It's like Apostle's Blessing, but not 1 mana. Regress is okay, I guess. I kind of want to take Nim Replica or Pewter Golem. I don't know what's better. Maybe Nim Replica still. There are a lot of problematic 1/1s in this set. Like Volshock Sorcerer, Mirror, that kind of thing. And also, I'd rather play a 3 mana 3/1 than a 5 mana 4/2 if I'm not going to be playing black. I wonder if Dampening Matrix is worth something. I kinda don't think it is. It's been outclassed in recent years, like Torvorov and such. Like for modern, just getting the Splinter Twin combo. I think Limit Warden is the pick. Warden is the pick, or maybe Volshot Gauntlets. I'm not sure. Volshot Gauntlets might do something. I don't think Limit Warden will. There's the Foil Island. Elf Replica, I guess. I could take Tel'Jalat Chosen if no one's gonna go green, and like shoehorn myself into green, but these pro artifact guys are pretty bad because I want to equip Longbow multiple times, so I don't want to really take them. So I guess I'll just take Elf Replica and hope to get some really good cards in Darksteel because my picks so far look pretty miserable. Yep, Limit Warden. Nothing really to say there. I kind of want to hide these 2 replicas, but I want to know they're there in case I decide to go into green or blue, green or black. Now that the damage doesn't stack, the Scars ones are much better than the original Mirrodin ones. But it was real nice when you could like Nim Replica stack damage and then kill something, or Goblin Replica stack damage, kill artifact. I think Clockwork Condor. It's a 3/3 for 4 that dies over time, but there are ways to mitigate its drawback, like a Energy Chamber or modular creatures. I guess I'll take Turn to Dust in case I encounter Sword of Fire and Ice or something. Contaminated Bond, I guess. Take the rare, even though Galvanic Key is probably way more playable. And last pick, Stylus. That's not bad. If my opponents are playing like Avarice Totem or a bunch of Domineers, I can side in Tel'Jalat Stylus. Though there's only one set of Mirrodin, so I don't think there will be too many Domineers going around. Which is just 3 mana Mind Control for artifacts. Ooh, jeez. Pristine Angel is one of the best cards in the format. It's like impossible to deal with. It has protection from almost everything while it's untapped. And if you attack with it, they might think your shields are down, so to speak. And then you can cast a spell, untap it, and counter their spell. Also, this spec's really good. It's got a Fireball in it as well. And a Barbed Lightning, Chittering Rats. Tangle Spider, Oxida Golem are mediocre. Pale in comparison to Fireball and Pristine Angel. I think, since I'm already in white though, sort of, I still think Pristine Angel is a little better than Fireball. Just because it's so unbeatable in this format. Whereas I've had games where I couldn't win even if I had a Fireball. I don't think I've ever seen a game where Pristine Angel resolves and doesn't take over the game. And to follow up our good pick, we have a bunch of nothing. This is a 3/5 for 6. Echoing Decay is probably like the best card. And it's foil, so it might be worth something for Pauper players, but probably not. Arcbound Bruiser's okay. It's just a 5 mana 3/3 with modular. Like, I don't want to play any of my current artifact creatures, really. I don't know if I want to branch into the black color. I want to play white for sure now, but to tie me down to blue, all I have is a Thoughtcast. Because the Sea of the Synod will probably go into whatever deck I play. And Echoing Decay, I already have the Leaden Mirror and the Nim Replica, so I think Echoing Decay is a stronger payoff pick than Arcbound Bruiser. So we'll go ahead and pick that. Like, I'm sure there will be no shortage of 5 mana 3/3s. Ooh, I like this card a lot, but I'm not going to go in triple green right now. It's very strong as long as you're ahead, because there's a lot of mana creatures in 5th Dawn. I think Viridian Acolyte might be in this set. I can't remember, though. And so you just put out some guys and then attack, and your guys are huge. I'm not really in red either for Exita Golem, which leaves my picks pretty dry. Like, there's a Nuruk Prodigy, which is pretty good. Whisper Silk Cloak always seems to kill me, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's probably better than I give it credit for. What does Scrounge do? Oh, it's really bad. Wireflies, random creatures. And yeah, I'm just gonna take Nuruk Prodigy. Ooh, Essence Drain. And a Mirror Matrix? How good is this card? Like, this is a pretty fast format, so I don't imagine it to be real good. And I only have one mirror, so I kind of want to take Essence Drain or Darksteeling it, or Spire Golem. Those are my picks. If I go Essence Drain, I get to have more removal spells. Like, my blue cards are, I have a Find Creature and a Divination. Like, but my black spells, I have a removal spell, a mirror, on-color mirror, and a, like, Suedo removal beater. So I think I want to just take Essence Drain here. Yeah, hopefully I've seen this go real late, like in these drafts, but it's pretty good. Like, I wouldn't pass it if there weren't a Lightning Helix in this pack, so to speak. I'm just gonna take that. Death Cloud, ooh. Ooh, do we want to go... How deep can we go? Well, this pack's pretty horrible. Like, the only remotely playable card, I guess, is... I would sideboard in Vex against Pristine Angels. I've done that before. I guess Quicksilver Mammoth's okay, but I'm not gonna play that. This is a very bad Ball Lightning that you have to have your opponent cast things. So I think I'm just gonna take Death Cloud. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but if I do, it'll be fun. I've never played with Death Cloud in draft before. Ooh, Chrome Scale Drake and another Essence Drain. I mean, 2 Essence Drain is much better than 1. Chrome Scale Drake is like the triple Nurok familiar, wet with affinity. Okay, it's like a 9 mana. It's usually around 6 mana, 5 mana, depending on how well you draft your deck. But I'm just gonna take Essence Drain. I still think Helix is better than Ingot, though it's sad that these same cards keep cropping up, because I want to take a... Ooh, here's where Death Cloud could pay off. I could be white-black. Such a good color combination. Cast Death Cloud and Pristine Angel, and Droskull. This card's pretty good. I don't... Like, it's just a 3/3 for 3 that could possibly give you another 3/3. I think I'm just going to take Droskull here. It's too bad I didn't see any Consume Spirits in Mirrodin, because that's a neat little oomph to the Sure Strike Trident. Makes every creature Bike Shot Goblin, but it's super expensive. Carry Away's okay, I guess. I guess I'll take it. Like, I don't want to play any of these other cards. I mean, I'm going to take Tangle Spider because I don't want to play against it. There's been like 5 in this round of packs, and I hate playing around Tangle Spider. A bunch of bad cards. I guess I could take Darksteel Pendant to dig for Death Cloud. That's a very odd thing to do. But I don't think I'm going to play Exita Golem. I might play Urkholm's Eye, I'll take that. Like, if I'm going to play Death Cloud, though I probably am not going to, that seems very risky. Especially when Pristine Angel pretty much wins me the game by herself. I guess last word because it's a rare. And all these other cards are horrible. I get a lot of random rares from Mirrodin Darksteel 5th Dawn, just because a lot of them are pretty bad, and a lot of the cards in general are pretty bad. They're like stark contrast between like Skull Clamps and Rite of Restoration, and that's just Darksteel. It's an interesting draft format, though these packs have been weaker than the average draft, I think. I haven't seen very many good cards I am happy taking. Like here, I'm gonna have to take what? A Scavenging Scarab or Nurglem's Eye? Probably Scavenging Scarab, I don't think I have that many 4-drops. And Nurglem's Eye just accelerates me. Don't think I'm gonna play 2. I'm gonna hide the Scarab. Take a Spin Crusher just in case I run short on playables. Hide the Elf Replica, it's just a 2/2. Hide the Condor. And take Vex. Hide the Prodigy and the Vex. I only have 1 equipment though, which makes Sky Hunter Cub pretty miserable. Not Blinding Beam, Sky Hunter Cub. Oh, I guess I have Volshot Gauntlets, I forgot about him. Okay, so 2 equipment. And only 6 creatures in my deck. I need to pick up some random dorks pretty soon. Ooh, Auriok Salvagers. I don't have any combos with that, other than I guess Longbow, if it dies. So this pack basically has Auriok Salvagers for, I guess, Longbow and Seat. Hopefully neither dies. An Energy Chamber for all of my creatures, all of my artifact creatures, but no real combos with it. Or I could take like a Pentad Prism or an Opaline Bracers or Condescend. Or I guess Sky Hunter Prowler's not the worst. These go pretty late, and I actually like this card a lot. So I'm hoping it wheels. I kind of want to take one of these strong uncommons. If I get a Conjurer's Bauble, like I wouldn't mind playing that because I need some like playables pretty bad. So I think Auriok Salvagers might be better than the Chamber, because I don't have anything to interact with the Chamber other than whatever artifact creatures I can get in this pack. Which actually is not that bad. There's like Skyreach Mantas in this pack and Sun-Touched Mirror. I think I'm going to take the Energy Chamber. It's a surer bet than Auriok Salvagers, because I already have artifact creatures. Ooh, wow. Beacon of Destruction. This card's very strong. It makes me want to switch into red, actually. Just ignore my Essence Drains and go red. Don't think that's really feasible, because I'm not base green, where I could take like Dawn's Reflection and Sylvok Explorer to splash this. I think I'm taking Guardian Idol. Yeah, like Guardian Idol is a fine card. Also, I don't think I can put +1/+1 counters on it. No, I can't. I have to target during my upkeep. And so if I'm targeting Guardian Idol at all, it's going to be charge counters, which is sad. Yeah, just take Guardian Idol. Passing Beacon of Destruction along. At least I didn't pass Beacon of Destruction and Fireball to the same person. That would have been miserable. I think I'm going to take Leonin Square. It's a 2/2 for 2, which fits my non-existent curve pretty nicely. I actually have a lot of 2-drops. Skyreach Mantas, I'm casting at most for like a 3/3 right now. And that's if I play Thoughtcast, which I probably am. Probably not. But I want Squire just for more guys to equip up my longbow. It's pretty much the best card in that pack. Ooh, Etched Oracle. This card's much better than 4th pick or whatever. Especially in the average Mirrodin draft where you've just been taking a bunch of artifacts. Like I had a bit of a color spree. I think I want to take Sky Hunter Prowler. I think we've reached the phase where my artifact creatures aren't going to be as good as my colored creatures. And equipping Sky Hunter Prowler with Volshot Gauntlet, this is the dream. Because it's attacking for 5 every turn in the air. Hopefully the other one will wheel. If not, maybe the Conjurer's Bauble of this pack will wheel for the Leonin Square. Though I hopefully won't need Conjurer's Bauble in my deck. I guess Ensouled Scimitar's okay. Yeah, I can't afford to take Etched Oracle. Ooh, another Sky Hunter Prowler. So we have Prowler or Night's Whisper, and I think I still want Prowler. Like I only have 8 creatures right now, and that's counting Spin Crusher. So I'll just take the Prowler again. Paradise Mantle? Anadet Lurker and Battered Golem. I think I might just take Battered Golem here. Let me hide Thoughtcast. Actually, you know what? Anadet Lurker's a little more reliable than Battered Golem, and I don't have many artifacts in my deck to power up my own Battered Golem. I have to rely on them. When you're relying on your opponents, it's not the best place to be. And either one gets pumped by Energy Chamber. I wish I'd picked up some better Arcbound creatures from Darksteel. Some better modular creatures. And these other cards are pretty bad. Sun-Touched Mirror, Stand Firm, I guess. I'm going to take Sun-Touched Mirror. Bad Enough Courage is not the worst. It's an instant speed trick that they might not see coming, and I can recharge it with our Energy Chamber. But since I don't have like any creatures, I'm just going to take Sun-Touched Mirror. I have 10 creatures right now, and that's hitting the low side. Okay, so now that I've Sun-Touched Mirror, I'm definitely going to play Seed of the Synod, though I probably still won't play Thoughtcast, because I have very low reliability of casting it. Helm of Cauldra? I don't think that card was that bad. Like, it gives a bunch of keyword abilities. First Strike, Trample, and Haste. I'm gonna take it? Maybe Mirror Quadrupod's better. There's a lot of Mirror Quadrupods though. There can't be many Helms of Cauldra. It's 2 equip cost. So, I mean, I want to play with Helm of Cauldra. I think Mirror Quadrupod might have been better. Especially since I just get Slam Nothing in this pack. I guess I'll take Stand Firm. That card's horrible. Healer's Headdress, I guess. Immediately hide it. Yep. I'm going to be playing the 10 creature special here in a minute. Chimeric Core was like a creature, I guess? I could have taken Relentless Rats. I forgot I was in black. That was stupid. Dawn's Reflection. Cut off my Sunburst opponents. This might be a short draft. I don't really like this deck at all. Like, I think I have to either have Skyhunter Prowler and Volshot Gauntlets, or Pristine Angel like every game. I might just have to play Thoughtcast. Just for lack of playables. Like, this is 25 right here, and that's counting the seat. Eyes of the Watcher is an uncommon. I might not have a bunch of those. Gives all your spells Scry. Only instants or sorceries, apparently. Oh, this, I was also counting Deathcloud earlier too. Fleshcrafter is a fine creature. Probably get paired against Owen round 1 and he crushes me. Because I drafted some nonsense deck that doesn't do anything. Like, I've got a lot of hopes and dreams on these Skyhunter trio. Last pick, Stand Firm. I do have a Chimeric Coils, sort of, to combo with Leon and Squire. It goes to my hand? I thought it went to play. Whatever, it's not real big a difference. It's only converted mana cost 1. So, Dross Golem, Anadet Lurker, Golem Eye. Oh, Clockwork Condor. I have to play that. Helm of Cauldra, Volshot Gauntlets, Ben Crusher, Mirror. Here, let me just save you all the... Okay, here's where I stopped. So we have... I'm not sure if Energy Chamber's going in. We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifact creatures. And Clockwork Condor only breaks even with it. Like, Spin Crusher's pretty good with it, I guess, since you can make it unblockable. So I can see a big turn where we put counter on Spin Crusher, equip it with Gauntlets, and go to town. But for the most part, I didn't put Deathcloud in because I don't ever think we're going to have enough things on the board in order to make it relevant. Like, it's pretty hard to control and draft. Like, I don't have any Planeswalkers. So I think this is what we're going with. Like, I could have played Fleshcrafter if I get real adventurous. They could underestimate the number of artifact cards in my hand. But that's like the only way it's good in my deck. And the other cards are just horrible. Like, I decided not to play Thoughtcast. Though I still got to play Seed of the Synod because of Sun-Touched Mirror. Just Mise. Oops. Okay, so probably playing a bunch of plains and not a bunch of swamps. Actually, I'll play six swamps or 7. I only have one double colored card. I have another black source and Leaden Mirror, but I do have Dross Golem. So I have Dross Golem and Nim Replica, but I have a Leaden Mirror. I think 9-7 would be fine. Yeah, I can't see myself getting color screwed too much. This is still Mirrodin after all. And yep, we'll see you in round 1.